I don't want a house husband.
Many women don't.
I don't want a house husband.
Many women don't.
But if life made it where it's like you had to be the house husband for this time period because you work from home.
Mhm.
Because when I say house husband, for me, I'm not saying house husband where you're a couch potato. You know what I mean?
No.
And no, I mean like you work from home, so you get to pick up the kids. You get to do more of the nurturing things in the household or whatever the case may be. That's cool with me because, again, I'm not somebody that does a power trip or anything like that. It doesn't matter as long as it works for us and it makes sense for our life. I'm cool with it. But ideally for me, I would love for if I were to ever have a kid that my man could tell me like, you know what, sit down for like a year or two. I got you, babe. And then you can go back to work because I know you're going to drive yourself crazy, bouncing up and down these, these walls, not having work to do.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But
Makes sense.
what works for everybody is different. But as long as the respect is there and the love and treating each other nicely and kindly and making you feel like the woman, as the man that you are, and you making me feel like the little lady that I am, we're good. That's it.
And that's what it is, man. There's many ways to show up without money being involved, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody just do what you got to do.
Sidebar, I will say this in terms of finances. To go ahead to the point that finance is not everything. I've dated different types of men. I've dated a man that was broke. And when I say broke, broke like a joke. Okay.
Hope you up now, brother.
I mean, he up.
Growth and development.
Don't worry about
Growth
it.
and development. He back up. He's spun back.
And I've dated a guy that flossing. He got it. What you want? You ain't even gotta ask. Send it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
I love that. I had better time with the guy that was broke. I had more fun with the guy that was broke than the guy that had money. And it's so crazy. Reason being,
Man, I'm waiting for the relationship.
and the reason being is because the guy that was broke, his character was amazing. And he was so intentional about what I like, what we wanted to do. Like,
We
I'm
got
talking
no
about,
choice.
Yeah, you know what I mean? We got that, exactly.
We
That's
gotta
a
pay attention.
Now, ladies, not to say go ahead and go be with a broke man. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying we want the characteristics, okay, of somebody that has to think outside of their finances. With the guy that had money, it was just like, oh, let's go on dinner date. Oh, let me send you money for this. Oh, you want to do this? You want to do that? Cool. But there was a lack of substance in conversation. There was lack of substance in creativity. There was a lack of substance in just like paying attention and wanting, because it's a quick fix. Like, let me just send you money. Oh, you upset? Send you money. Oh, you want to send you money? And it's like, I get excited. So I'll forget. But with a guy that was broke, it was more so like, oh, remember we were having this conversation and actually wanted to go show you, because I'm somebody that loves scenery and stuff like that. Oh, I wanted to show you this high point where you can actually oversee this, that, and the third, where you can actually see the stars. Or like, let's go on a picnic date and let's go ahead and read this book, a book of poetry that we're exchanged with one another, and let's write poems and switch it back to one another, because that's something that's like really intimate and I would love to do. You know what I mean? Or finding out all the free things to do in NYC. One thing about it now, I know how to do all the free things in NYC because of him. Okay, shout outs.
Respect.
And they're so much fun. Like, I've been to galleries. I've been for free. And it's just like, dang, shout outs to you. But again, I dated him when I was young, because I don't have time for a broke man now. I'm too old for that. But that was fun. That was fun. All that to say, that was fun. So now when I look for a partner, I'm looking for someone, yes, that's financially stable, but I want those characteristics as well that is like beyond the finances.
Balance.
For sure.
Balance.
Sure.
Heavy on the balance.
That's a recurring theme. That's a recurring theme for sure.
Right, for
Yes,
sure.
sir. All right. Now, in terms of partners, lead us straight to the next topic. Relationships. Now, there's two types. We're going to talk about the platonic, and then we're going to talk about the romantic. So which one y'all want to hit first?
Let our guest pick.
Facts. Which one you want to hit first?
Let's do platonic first, because romantic, I know you're gonna keep
you're gonna be on that.
Yeah, so let's do platonic.
Okay, bet.
All right.
Bet. Platonic. Do you believe two of different genders can be friends?
So a guy and a girl can be friends.
And a guy and a girl be friends without
platonically.
Platonically.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You shook your head when you said that. It sounded like,
oh God, I'm confused. Oh yeah.
That's very confusing.
Oh no, yeah. So
absolutely,
yes.
No, they cannot be. It's a little confusing.
Yeah.
Which one is it?
Absolutely.
You sure?
So, yeah, no, I'm positive. Oh, you see, I did the head. But no, for sure. I think
Okay.
they can, and I think it's very important to your development as a man to have women friends that you can call on and rely on and gain their perspective.
Yeah.
Facts.
So yeah, for sure, and I think that's where you really grow, like where you could have women who could challenge you, could be there for you, to give you perspective. And I think it's very important not to neglect that side out of it. So 100%, it's very important to your development as a man to have women friends. You know, not be weird.
Don't be weird.
Don't be weird. Feel me?
That's facts, man. What about you?
I think men and women can definitely be friends. However, I would put a little caveat to it. I think it's only sustainable if the woman wants nothing to do with the man. And the reason I say that is because given the right circumstances, a man can always fold.
Oh.
And that's a biased opinion of mine, but I genuinely believe that men can always fold. And the only way to sustain a male-female relationship for years and it just stay platonic and friendly is if the woman wants nothing to do with the man.
Even if you say that's facts, but even if what if the woman originally pursued the man and the man was like,
they can never be friends. They can never be friends. They can never be friends. No. They can never be friends. Yeah. And it's not even that. It's just because I think when a woman pursues a man, those feelings never go away. She can mask it. She could suppress it, but they don't go away. Women's attraction to men are different from men's attraction to women. In terms of like men's attraction to women are aesthetics. That's it. Like, damn, you gotta, she, you know, like, it's just quick. It's passing. Like, you can say dang to like 5 women that walk past and have no real feelings and forget that you even saw them. I actually saw a quick little video on TikTok where this guy tried to talk to this girl on the street and she's like, you've tried this twice before.
Oh, shoot.
And he did not even remember her.
Yikes.
I'm not even going
to... He did not remember her.
Yikes.
Okay.
And she literally was like, you told me, this is what you said that time. And this is what you said. And he was like, oh, I did, didn't I? So what's up? It must be fate. She was like...
He swindled it back then.
No, he tried to spin it.
She said, nah, I'm good. Exactly. She said, nah, I'm good. But for women, when we see you across the room, whether we know you or we don't know you, when we lock eyes at a party, at an event, at a lounge, at work, whatever the case may be, we lock eyes. It's a chemical thing for us. We be like, oh. And now, oh, it's like, oh, he make me feel away. Oh. Not like, because when we pay compliments to somebody, it's like, are we paying a compliment? We could pay compliments like you guys pay compliments. But when we pursue you, first of all, we had to go against our very own instinct as women to be approached and break that down shamefully and step to you. And then you decline me. And then you want to be friends. But mind you, in the declining, you're going to do it jokingly, right? Because you want to soften the blow, which means she's going to continue her chances. Your friend, for you, you put her in a friend zone. But for her, it's like, oh, we talking, we chit-chatting. Because she very much going to tell her friends like, oh, look what he said. Oh, he played. He know he want me. She's serious. And throughout the course of your friendship,
that's tough.
She will drop nuggets. Always. There will be a little flirt here or there. And or when you're talking about a significant other, it's going to be a little petty joke there. Or your little girlfriend. Or like, oh, she thinks she cute. Jokingly. But she's dead ass. And again, like I said, given the opportunity, if you ever told her, like, you know what? You've been here for me this whole time. You know, I see something in you different that I ain't seen before. Gosh. She would jump at the opportunity. Jump at the opportunity instantly. That's why I say men and women can be friends. Only if the woman want nothing to do with you. Because she never will. If she friend zone you heavy and she's dead ass, She do not like you. You are not anything that she want. Oh, y'all can rock out. That's my bro. Gang, gang. She gonna be her full authentic self. You gonna see her without the wig, without the makeup. You gonna see, she gonna tell you about the man. She gonna tell you how she ran it up. And all the things that would probably turn you off about her, she freely will tell you. Cause she don't like you, bro. Y'all really friends.
That's
really
tough.
friends. But like I said, men given the right circumstances, opportunity, maybe liquor, y'all will fold. Y'all will fold.
I have faith in my black brothers.
I have faith in them too.
You know?
Don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't have faith, but I said given the right circumstances. Under the right circumstances, right time, right, dim lighting, ain't nobody around. Little licks, little licks was flying. She started looking good. Or you ain't had none in a minute. The circumstances might feel right. Men fold.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Question for you, fellas.
Y'all folding?
Question for y'all, fellas, man. Let us know down below.
You know what I mean?
Jerrell Gray is not folding on camera. As someone who's in a committed relationship, I'm not folding. I have some. Yeah, I don't want to leave this unended. You feel me? Because I am gonna share this podcast with my girlfriend. So yes, Jerrell Gray is not folding. I have some great women friends in my life.
Yeah, great women friends.
I have some great women friends in my life that I love dearly, and I appreciate them.
For sure,
Jerrell Gray will not be folding.
Yes, and that's real. And no, but don't get me wrong. There's some men that don't fold at all. Like there's some men that should genuinely like we both don't like each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they're like, or if you like them, they're like, no, bro, like I actually really look at you as a sister. Like I really care for you. But these are men with great character.
Yeah.
These are honorable men. You know what I mean? That won't take advantage of certain circumstances or situations. Yeah. Those do exist as well. So I'm not going to negate that. But I'm saying if we look at the poll,
the
likelihood,
that's true.
You know what I
That's
mean?
a good perspective.
If you want to be friends with a shorty, make sure she don't want nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
At all.
Because
a lot of time male-female friendships, if it's not started in school or around surroundings and stuff like that, starts out a lot of times with the man that was trying to pursue a shorty.
That's true.
And realize like, oh, she's actually really dope and she don't like me, but I still like her vibe.
Yeah.
And y'all become friends. Mm-hmm. So that's why you can fold, because there was an initial attraction to begin with. Mm-hmm. So that's why I say that.
Okay. On the line, it can happen just as long as the girl don't like you. Okay. Nah, romantic. Romantic.
Yeah. Let's talk about it.
Where do I even begin? In your 20s, I'm saying something here that might be a little crazy. Truly believe every man got to deal with at least one big heartbreak. For that big transition into manhood. I truly believe that, because without it, me personally, I had at least two major heartbreaks.
Already?
24?
You 24?
I was outside.
Somebody
I had no choice but to be outside.
Who hurt you? Want me to be up?
Stop.
I'm
a changed man. Nah, but two, man. Two major ones. I gotta lie. Tough.
Damn.
Yeah. But
why do you think that?
What I think
that men should go through a major heartbreak or breakup situation to make you.
It literally brings out a different character.
And it don't be good sometimes.
Hey, it gotta happen,
and you gotta grow through it.
You gotta go through it.
You gotta go through it.
The best. I remember, I forgot what's his name that said it. He said there's 4 ways people change. You get motivated to, you get inspired to. I forgot the third one, but the last one is pain.
You get catapulted into. Yeah, by pain, heartache, brokenness.
That pain really does something to us as men, bro. And when you experience that pain, you never want to go back there.
Yeah, exactly.
Ever.
But how does that make you better?
Because now you start to want to do things to completely not being back in that situation. So for most times, right? First thing for most men is after a heartbreak, they go to the gym. Why is that? Of course, for most men, it's
in the gym.
You feel me? For most men, it's trying to get that body so you can, whatever. But
I'm just listening.
But most times, it went from once again, for me, it went from trying to get the body to actually now being like, no, you got to exercise for, your future you. And what does that look like? The future me, I want to pick up both my kids. If we got to run, I want to be able to grab my kids like 2 dumbbells, you know what I'm saying? And run out if we got to run out. You feel me? And things of that sort. If I got to pick up my wife when we walking in the house, feel me? Now
heavy on pick up your wife.
You feel me? Tight. So now it changed for me. Same thing as money. Went through the heartbreak. I thought, man, I got to go get my money out. Mm-hmm. But then went and go get the money. It's everlasting, this chase of money. So then I had to be like, okay, chasing the money can't be what helps me to grow here. But I also understand that having the money would give me time to spend, to be with who I need to be, to help my family out. Bless thee. You know what I'm saying? To help my family out, to retire my parents and all that stuff. So now it set me up on that. Mm-hmm. When it comes to now spirituality, like these are things that I actually had to sit down and go through, where at first I was doing it because I was trying to get over this person, or I was trying to show what she's missing out. But then it turned out to just being like, nah, these are lifestyle changes that I have to do to be better, period. Not for her, not because of her, period. And I was just sudden, man, any girl that ever heard me, thank you.
Tight. I'm still in the gym now.
I'm still missing the part of how does that make you better for your next relationship?
So, I'll jump in. So I think to tie into what you were saying, I think the pain gives you perspective, right? And it allows you to reassess. And as someone, that's why I always say I think it's so important for men, not to give anyone hope when they're 21, 22, 23. It's like, damn, you might, if you were a girl, you about to break up with her. But it's like, I think it's good that you get that perspective pretty early on. Yeah. Because then you just start to reassess like yourself and what you were doing in that relationship. So for me, 2 things, right? Like I was in a relationship from age 18 to 23. Yeah. Those are some key developmental years as a man, especially like as someone who went away for college and like remained loyal with my girlfriend that entire time.
I know that's right. Black men don't cheat.
So it's like like that pain had to make me reassess like, all right, where did I go wrong in this relationship, right? And now going forward as I progress through my 20s, right? Like what do I want in a woman? What do I like, and then like 2, the other thing, and I think this is just a larger conversation for men in society overall, is like I feel like a lot of men are just socially awkward. And then like as someone who was, like I said, 18 to 23 was dating the same person, when I got single, you feel me, like this is my first time back in the game. Like you feel me, like I had to.
First of all, was you ever in the game? You was plucked out your prom.
So I mean. Yeah. I mean, the teenage years, they don't really count. But
you said 18. That's like senior year of high school. Exactly. Freshman year of college. That's the prime time. You're right.
So it's my first time in the game. And it's like, damn, do I even know how to speak to a woman? Do I even know how to approach a woman? Like,
what do I say?
And I had to like really grow through that.
You practice in the mirror?
What?
Do you practice in the mirror?
Of course. I had to practice them. Like
I did.
I tried to get like 2-3 things that would consistently hit off. Like you consistently, like you feel me?
Yeah, technique. No, you gotta have strategy.
You literally had to learn like literally how do I speak to a woman? And then overall, just like the thing about being balanced, like one of my favorite terms is from Jason Wilson. I should put you on him. I'm not sure if you know him, but Jason Wilson, he's like a Christian author. And he runs like this program out in Michigan. But the main thing that he talks about is being a comprehensive man, right? You talk about being balanced, right? Like a man that's that could be strong and soft, that could be masculine, but also embrace his femininity, like to live freely. That's all what it is, being comprehensive. And I think my breakup really pushed me to 1, learn how to speak to women, 2, reassess and gain perspective of what I wanted to be in my next relationship and what I wanted in my next relationship. And then finally just invest in myself, like just do new things. I know myself for my whole life, I'm eating Caribbean and American food. Now I like Thai and Mediterranean, the Turkish stuff.
That's right.
Like
palate things spread open,
I evolve, my steaks not well done no more. I'm at medium, you feel me? I'm at medium. You see? That's growth and development. So I think just like I think that pain really pain gives you perspective and allows you to grow. So,
I love that.
I do want to put a pin on it, please. Why we all 3 here? You know what I'm saying? And I think this might be the little workshop session, right? You said pain made you, know how to speak to women. You might have to shed your light on this too. Yeah, for sure. let's give some pointers though on how to, you know what I'm saying, speak to a woman. You feel me? Because me, keep it a buck. You remember those days? When I tell you I started from the low of the low. First of all, I came here when I was 10 from Haiti. So my English wasn't even that strong. Yeah. Right?
But you still outside,
I was outside,
baby.
But peep.
I'm like you.
Yo, peep though.
I want to be your boyfriend.
Oh Lord,
man.
When I used to, man, my learning how to talk to women was very trial and error. Yeah, real life, a lot of trial and error, and I got tired of trial and error to the point where I used to send my messages to the group chat. My dog, no. Oh. Yeah, and I used to be like,
girls do that too, so it's cool.
Yo, I used to be like, yo, what do I say here? Like, I don't know what to say. Then when they would take too long, I'll go to my brother. I'm like, yo, bro, help. Right? Oh. Please help. But then as I got to high school was really what transcended me, because you got to high school with guys wearing J's, guys wearing the latest stuff, and I'm over here in Pumas.
Same thing. Nah, I went through the same thing.
And I gotta compete with that. So I had to find or figure out another way. Like, yo, we gotta up it on these fellas. You know. And of course, high school taught me that. Then once I got out of high school, well, I'm like, you know, I was out. Feel me? So just wanna branch off about, you know, let's give. You said you have 2. I got a couple.
Okay.
But let's just each give at least one, and of course, you can give your perspective on how you believe that you like to be approached, so that you know.
Oh gosh, how I like to be approached is crazy.
Yeah, you know, like
stranger danger. Don't approach me.
But yeah, so you can go ahead.
So I mean, even before the point, I think, like I said, the biggest thing is like you being a comprehensive person, right? Have things that you're interested in, that you're involved in, like, and like you investing in yourself and making yourself comprehensive. You have things to talk about. Yeah. So it's like, you know, everyone wants to, you know, catcall a woman or approach a shorty in the club or a bar or something like that.
Don't do it.
You don't got nothing to say. You feel me? Like what are you gonna talk about? So I think you should first just start off with like experience in life, you feel me? So you could have things to talk about, something that you could probably teach her, something that you could show her. Yeah. Or like if she wearing like me, like one thing that I've been interested in, like I'm interested in fashion. So like I'll be asking about women's bags. So like if I see a Coach bag, you know, you feel me? Or, you know, tell her, I'll be like, oh, that's a nice bag when you got it. You feel me? You got the drop. Like having a conversation.
But be very careful, because it can go left.
Yeah, it can go left.
You can think that you a little...
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, facts.
You're too interested in my purse,
facts. You want but it's like, it's just like just have experiences so you could talk about different things. Yeah. And then me, I think the biggest thing is just like, don't be thirsty. And I think it's the Aquarius in me. Like I like being mysterious. So like, I think it's smooth. Like when you approach women, first, like your appearance, you know, smell good, you know, floss, get the fragrances, you feel me, haircut. But you know, approach a woman calm, you feel me, give her a complimenting. I love complimenting nails. I think that's easiest way. You see a woman's nails that's well put together, that's something that she cares about. Compliment her nails, introduce yourself, check in how she's doing, be like, yo, if you need anything, I just wanted to compliment you, say what's up. Dip out of there. Dip out of there.
It's crazy.
Out of there. No, calm. Dip. Not even just like not walk out of there, but like you feel me. Do not press the issue. Yeah. Because if she feeling you talk about that eye contact, and you could spin back.
Yeah, I will burn
you could
a hole through the back of your neck if you walk away from me and you fawn and you just told me I look beautiful. That, you know, that's happened to me before, where this fine piece of specimen, okay, walked into my job. I was working at Urban Outfitters at the time. Respectfully, all the men come through. Feel me? This fine piece of man, tall, dready, body, just oh God, soft spoken too. You feel me? He was waiting in line. I was praying to God. I said, please let him be mine. Let him be mine. Let him come to my register, Jesus. And sure enough, the Lord made it that he came to my register. And you know I'm smooth. I'm a Libra. I'm a flirt. I know how to do what it do.
Them
you know
Libras,
what I mean?
Trust me, them Libras.
You know what I mean? I make you think it's forever in just 1-2 seconds of a conversation.
It be like that.
And we converse. And he let me know I'm beautiful. Feel me? We have like conversation. He like, oh, I peep, oh, the boo. And it's just like, damn, I'm reading as slow as I possibly can. Because I'm like, yes, God. This man, said, when he was leaving, he was just like, we should do this again sometime. And walks away. Mind you, I'm hype. I'm like, I know we gonna do this again next time. The man never gave me his number.
Leave an everlasting expression. Yes, sir.
I swear I never forgot this man. It's been almost a decade.
Damn.
Telling you.
It be like that.
I love you, baby. Where are you?
I'm telling you. It works.
Come find me.
I'm telling you, it works. Same thing with the DM too. You feel me? Same thing with the DM. You reply to a DM. You feel me? To chat her up, or you reply to something like not even like a picture. Another thing that I do, I reply to like something that she might be interested in or some of her work, and I'd be like, "Yo, this is dope. Tell me more." Boom, boom, boom. All right, cool. Hope you have a good day.
That works every time.
Dip out. Boom.
Out of there.
Dip out. Do not be thirsty like in the story. Oh, you fire. Reply. No. Comment about something she cares about, something that she be posting, you notice her work, have a calm conversation, dip out. She gonna be like, yo, damn, I just had this genuine conversation. Bro, I'm telling you, boom, and just dip out.
Be different.
Bro, some people, you gotta slow play it, you feel me?
You
gotta slow play it. You gotta slow play it. Some people be rushing.
Not that slow.
Yeah, not that slow, but of course.
Not that slow, because you gotta remember, respectfully, you might not be the only one trying to be the only one.
Of course. That's a fact.
Okay? Because the same way you wanted her, you know they want her too.
But it's all about God's timing, divine timing. You feel me?
For sure.
Yes, but faith and works go hand in hand.
Yeah, I agree.
Put in that work, my brother.
Of course.
Not too slowly.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he touched on everything, man. I ain't gonna lie.
That's all. You ain't had your.
Nah, you got me.
I gotta give two. Oh,
You
I got some
ain't
gems,
extra
man.
Your name is CK Smooth, so
Right,
you feel me?
like, where the smooth
oh,
at?
it is
I had a
smooth.
couple
Right.
stuff.
Where the
man.
smooth at? Speak up, my brother.
All right, for me,
I'm a recipient, so I can't speak.
I'm a very I'm very particular and intentional and strategic when I do certain things. It's all about the scenario. For example, me, I'm a quick learner. I'll give an example. I'll give two examples of how most likely in most case scenarios. Let's talk about the club, right?
Okay.
You're in the club, you're in the spot. There's a girl everybody wants. Number one thing, you don't go after her. Leave her alone. Every guy is going after her. Be different. You know what I'm saying? Number two.
How you be different? You didn't finish that.
Yeah, how do you be different?
Be different. Oh,
how?
How to be different?
How to be different?
Okay.
Don't go after her. Be different. That's a incomplete sentence.
Okay.
Finish it.
Don't go after her. Be different. How are you different?
Yeah.
You're different by getting her, which is what I was going to lead to. You get her when most men aren't looking at her. For example.
When is that?
Bar.
That's a lie.
The bar.
Because that's when the men are paying.
Yeah, they're paying for the drink.
Well, I go to Haitian parties. Okay. So.
Oh, you go to the bal.
Yeah.
To the Compa Tuesdays.
Yeah. So it's a different.
And let me tell you something. I've been to a Compa Tuesday. Somebody grandpa be buying me drinks. So I don't know what you talk about.
Most of the girls in the Haitian scene, they stay in their sections or they stay in their little corners.
Oh.
Feel me? They come out either when they have to go get the drinks at the bar, the hookah, or when they're on the dance floor. Now, you don't want to bother a girl when she's on the dance floor. Definitely not, because she's enjoying her time.
Yep.
And I've heard countless times when girls literally complain about that and say, man, I'm just trying to have fun. Like, I'm trying to dance with my ladies. Like, leave me alone. Why are you talking about, can I get your number right now? You feel me? So when
you at the bar, what happens at the bar?
At the bar, I get the drink.
Of course.
Of course. It's either I propose my drink that I usually get at the bar, or whatever they're already drinking. I say, what is that? What is it that you're drinking? That looks good. Yeah. You feel me? And then she tells what it is. Then I continue the conversation from there. But I don't prolong it. It's just whatever she got, let me get that. And then offer a shot on top of that. So when I offer the shot, oh my gosh, my pockets. When I offer the shot and the drinks, that leaves me there. Feel me?
Like, oh, he got money.
Feel me? Little dance. Plant a seed right there. Next spot I get them is the dance floor. Compa, of course, there's the very sentimental dancing part. That one right there, I show out. Feel me? Do all the moves.
Oh, God.
Do all the dances. Spin around. And I leave it there. Once the music stops, I leave it there. I don't ask for the number.
This is the
I don't ask for anything. All I said is, what's your name? Nice to meet you. Thanks for the dance. Dip out of there.
Telling you, man.
I catch her at the end of the party when she's leaving. Now, I usually do this a 2-man way. I usually either wait till their friends record the dancing, or I have my man come with me, my man Porsche. I have my mans come with me, and they record us dancing. Now, when my mans record us dancing, I catch her at the end of the party, and then I tell her, hey, listen, what's your Instagram so I can send you the video we took of us dancing.
That always works.
You're tagged.
That always works.
Strategically planning.
You're tagged.
You feel me? So now I don't look thirsty trying to get your Instagram.
You're tagged.
You feel me? And then that happens, but I leave it there. I don't say anything.
Respectfully, I'm somebody that will airdrop you so you don't get my number.
Oof.
Ouch. Thank goodness I'll take the videos.
Okay? Okay.
Ouch.
Ladies, how to counteract unwanted approaches.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go. But yeah, and then that stays there. And then most of the time, if depending on how the conversation goes after, I just say, hey, listen, I'll send you the video. Just let me know when you get home. Another major key one that always prepares the next time.
Let me know when you get home.
Yeah, tired.
I love that.
I usually have that. Then the conversation pops up. Then the next day is when I send the video because I want to make sure that you remember who you met the night before and all of that stuff to make sure like this what we had in the club wasn't just you and the liquor, but it was actually what you was pursuing. And then that's how my situation goes in the club. You feel me?
Caleb's answer is just so long.
Yeah,
it's about
that's what I said. That's
what
I said though. I said it was
we
very...
talk about certain nibbits. Come on. It's called nuggets. You drop a nugget, he pop it, and he use it
but that's the thing,
with
though.
anybody, everywhere, anytime.
But that's what I'm saying. I can't.
If because I'm giving what it about like the men that don't listen to compa, that's not Haitian, that's not at a party, that don't want to meet somebody at a club. Like
that's what I'm saying. So it's another scene.
Give me a universal nugget, Mr.
Universal
Smooth.
nugget?
Yeah.
A universal nugget. There you go.
No. That you don't have her number. You approaching. We talking about approaching straight off that.
Keep it about her. Legit, keep it about her. Always works. What do I mean by that? Keep it about her. If women tell you everything you want to know, just let her talk. And if it's one thing that women's gonna do is talk about themselves, and you can continue or curate the conversation from there. Legit.
How do you get her talking?
Yeah, how you get her talking?
Oh my gosh. Situational for me. Like it's very situational.
All right, Caleb is about the situation.
Literally, like because I'm very tact. Like once I know my situation, then I know how to move.
Let him know in the comments what situation you in and he'll give you.
To be honest, and I give you real talk. No, real talk. I give you all the specifics.
You feel
give me a scenario.
I'm gonna give you a scenario, right?
Give me a scenario.
He is walking down the block, right? He's at work. He's probably getting some lunch. He sees a woman, right? He's like, oh, attraction, hard eyes. He's ready to step to her, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's with her 2 friends.
What do you do when approaching a woman with friends in there? Go ahead.
So you say he's at work, he's on lunch, and he's approaching
Forget
the girl.
situation fully. Okay. Let's go anywhere, anytime. A man approaching a woman with her friends. Key things to remember.
Damn,
go ahead, Mr. Smooth.
Don't do it.
No, to be honest.
Go ahead, Mr. Smooth.
No, real talk. If she's with her friends, terrible time. What I would say though, if it's the 3 of them, get you 2 friends, and you all approach them together.
Incorrect. Let me tell y'all real tips. Let me tell y'all real tips from a woman.
Go ahead.
Because you, baby, you have much to learn.
Hey, what works for me works for me.
Nah, I'm not saying that. I'm talking about in terms of this here scenario.
Okay.
Funny enough, oddly enough, the easiest way to get a woman is while she's with her friends.
Ow.
Correct. And one of the easy ways to get a woman when she's with her friends, because when she's by herself, it's more like prey predator vibe, right? You waited till I left my friends. You caught me in this little scenario right here. I'm trying to get back to my girls. I'm thinking about, how I'm walking in these heels. I got to get the drink, or I'm doing this, or whatever the case may be. It's 50,000 things going on right now. And you talking about some yo, baby, yo. Especially if I'm already a baddie. It's like, you're not telling me something new right now. Leave me alone. Especially if we're talking about like day party or something like that. You know what I mean? Because I do day parties. I can't do the night stuff, okay?
You know.
But when a girl is with her friends and you approach her by yourself, one, it automatically exudes confidence immediately. Second of all, you have to come in jokingly. You have to interact with all of the friends without making your intention known of who you're interested in. Because by doing that, everyone's involved in this conversation and everybody's guard is down. Right? If you walk in and you like, oh, y'all table look nice. What y'all drinking? Y'all lit. Y'all celebrating something. What's going on? Calm. Everybody's guard is down. Everybody's like, oh, yeah, we celebrating this. Like, yeah, you know, we live outside. Key. Calm scenario. You're like, well, y'all all looking beautiful. I just wanted to say y'all all looking really beautiful right now, right? Okay, thank you. All right. Cool. More than likely, one of them's going to be like, oh, you by yourself? You know what I mean? And you'd be like, nah, I'm with my boys or whatever, but I just definitely wanted to stop by and tell y'all beautiful. Especially you.
Keys.
Drop them jewels.
Let me tell you something. She gonna hit one of these, like, because at first it's all key. But you slide that in there, you be like, especially you. She gonna be like, oh.
No pads, yo.
Okay. And her friends gonna be like, oh, I know that's right. You know what I mean? Especially if they ain't no even friends, but it's be like, oh, I know that's right. And then you walk away.
Smooth.
Because they will be talking about you.
The walkaways are so
they will be talking about you while you walk away. Because one thing about it, the friends are gonna be like, oh, he, especially you, so I ain't look good today. And they gonna start kikiing and joking about it, right?
Of course.
They gonna kiki and joke about it. That nugget is gonna stay in the back of her head throughout the evening. What she's going to begin to do, because it's all psychological for women, what she's going to do is intentionally put herself in your eyesight. Because now it's like, oh, you think I'm especially cute? Let me show you how cute I really am. Especially because you're over there and I'm trying to get you to come back over here. Oh, baby, let the games begin. Cat mouse.
Yeah.
And then you make your way over when you catch that eye contact or whatever. If you see she ain't got a drink in her hand, you go get her another one or whatever the case may be. Or if she's not drinking and she's just vibing, a song come on. Especially like if you're like at a brunch day party or whatever. And it's like, you know, they start playing, I don't know, When I See You, Fantasia. R&B. You start singing in her direction.
Keys.
Oh,
butter. She butter in your hands.
Keys.
Okay.
I bet. The confidence and the walkaway, though. You feel me?
Confidence and walkaway.
But it's like also just planting. Be chill.
Yeah.
Be confident. Be chill. Be jokey. Be friendly to everybody around her.
Smell good.
Yeah.
Smell good. Look good. Present yourself appropriately. Be articulate.
Yeah.
You straight. You good. You good, my brother. You good.
Okay.
And even if you didn't know, like, she got a man or whatever the case may be, you made her day.
Yeah.
So that matters.
Yeah.
Feel me? But the only sidebar to this is, the only sad part to this is, you can't do that to anyone else that night.
Yeah, facts.
No, that's
it. Because it's over.
Yep.
They gonna peep quick.
That's your girl.
Yep.
Yeah.
Y'all go together real bad.
Yeah.
Then you look thirsty, you feel me?
Yep.
You feel
and
me?
the friends is watching you the whole night too.
And the friends is
And
watching you.
They watching.
I
dare you to dance with somebody.
Say, if you shoot the wrong shot, my boy.
That's what I said. Be intentional about the shot that you shooting.
You gotta commit.
Make sure there was no rings on the finger.
You gotta commit, yeah.
You know what I mean? Just make sure.
That's important.
Commit. But that's why I say, like, I don't know. For me specifically, like, if I'm in a spot, I already peep and I already narrow down to like at least 1, 2, 3 people that I'm like, all right, these are already the people that if they approach me, I will let. You know what I mean? Women are
I already
like
know.
That. We already know.
I already know
who we might give play to or not. So I'm intentional like that too, because that way I'm not wasting my time on any of these people.
Facts.
Because Amanda also don't like a hot commodity girl.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So you got to be intentional both ways.
Love that.
I got one question.
What's up?
Yeah.
This has been on my heart.
Yeah.
On your heart.
Yes.
Wow.
So I gotta play carefully.
How do we feel about the concept hoe stage?
Hoe stage?
Yes. Do we feel like, and I've heard this a lot, that everyone needs a hoe stage?
I think it depends on how you define hoe stage. What is a hoe stage?
Very important. And I'm glad that you asked that question, right? Because I just have a problem with the term altogether. And
the terminology is ugly, but what do we mean by it?
And then I think what people typically mean is just like having sex with a lot of people, or
That's
just
not
like having
cute.
free
A
sex.
lot of people.
That's not cute.
And my issue with that, just in general, just like one, the terminology is not cute, but just in general, like, and the topic just about like black men development during their 20s, I feel like it sets up a lot of men for failure because you're setting a bad like framework, right? So it's like if you have all these men telling you that you need to have a whole stage, and like even for me as someone, like I said, it was in a long relationship, athlete, fraternity boy, a lot of people in my ear.
Yeah, you definitely gonna have a phase. Everybody gonna tell you have a phase.
A lot of people in my ear, and it's like, yo, like facts, like the woman came, but it wasn't even like that. My perspective was like, I want to go out and enjoy myself, and it's like if I'm being authentic in the moment, you feel me, the women are gonna come. You feel me? If I've invested in myself and I'm going to parties, and I'm not going to a party like, nah, I need to leave or something. I'm going and like enjoying myself, and if I see someone that I want to shoot at, I could shoot. And I feel like having the term hostess puts a lot of pressure on these young boys during these developmental ages, and it's like, and that's what happens. Like so many men are weird because it's like they go into flexes, they go to different parties, and they just fiending to talk to a woman and bring her back, making them uncomfortable. But when it's like it starts with the framework, it's like, yo, I'm just in a stage in my life where I'm enjoying myself, and like whatever happens, happens. Yeah. So,
but then it starts from young though, because back in high school, like I said, the three main comebacks that were there is but you're broke, you're ugly, and then the last one, which I forgot to mention, is you get no girls.
You get no girls.
So once you hear that, it's like, what you mean? You know? And I'm a victim to it. You feel me?
A victim to what?
I fell victim for it.
For what?
Oh, the saying.
What saying?
That you get no girls.
Oh, I thought, okay. Yeah, just for clarity, because I was like, did you fall victim to the whole phase? Or
no.
what? Like,
which led to my whole phase.
Oh, okay, so you did fall victim to a whole phase. Copy.
Yeah, it was like you get no girls, and I'm like, nah, I'm gonna show you now. You know, and it's in hindsight now I see like, yo, that I was kind of like tripping every time I think about it. But in high school, Mr. 2 Weeks was my name.
Whoa, what that mean?
Never had a girl for longer than 2 weeks, more than likely?
No, it takes me 2 weeks to get who I'm getting.
Oh.
Okay. Wow. Mic adjustment.
Wow.
So, yeah, it was like that. And
you know what keeps playing in my head right now? I don't know if I'm going to date myself, but y'all ever watch Martin?
Yeah.
You know what I'm thinking of?
No, speak on it.
Oh, was it GTD? Where he was like doing the court case with Tommy, and he was like, let me see a little black book, and he had a name, and next to it was GTD. He was like, what does GTD mean? Say it. You under oath, your honor. He's like, get the drawers. That's literally what just keep running to my head right now. Mr. Get the Drawers himself. Maybe that's where the name Smooth come from.
It was.
Before it was just CK.
Woo woo.
Before it was just CK.
You feel me?
Monday. But I fell a victim to it, you know. So it was it was just a situation now, because now it became my comeback. You know, where it was like I guess it was kind of like a security thing for me, where it's like well, I can't say I have more money than you. I can't say, you know, I look better than you. I mean, I know I'm not ugly, but I'm not also the greatest at the school. But however, though, you can't tell me I don't get no girls. You're like, that used to be my boastful type of kind of thing in high school, which then trickled, and then which led me down a huge rabbit hole. I mean, like, I could remember I said this before when I was interviewing my bro. Like, I remember at one time I had like 7 women in rotation. I don't know how I did it.
You not tired?
No, gosh.
I just told you I don't know how I did it.
Wow.
But it's something I did.
Wow.
And like I said, in hindsight, now I know this is like, yo, that's so many like different emotions I was playing with at the time.
Yeah.
That's so many time I was wasting. But granted, I was young and I had time, but that was still like so much to balance, you know? And then when it was too much for me, I'm like, you know what? No, you know what? Now it's only 3 at a time now. And then now that went to from when I graduated high school, went into college. I'm in the real world now. So it's like, whoa, different avenues, different people. I'm in college. Whoa, what is going on here? Never seen this before. So it was just a time, man. But granted, in hindsight, I know it wasn't good, but boy, did that thing shape up how well I speak to, you know. No more trial and error. Now I know what works. You know, no more.
You refined your skills.
Yeah, basically. You know, that's the only thing I could say that came out of that. Just
that's crazy.
But
that's
after that, everything else, I'm not saying I regretted it, but it's just like I wish I did it, and I will try my hardest to not have my next generation, you know, follow that footstep. Yeah.
That's so sad. I think from a woman's perspective, I would never call anything I do a whole phase. I feel like that's not cute. That's not ladylike. But I do like the terminology outside.
Okay.
Feel me?
Okay.
Respectfully.
I was outside.
Okay. You know what I mean?
That might be Naya.
Like, I'm outside.
I'm outside.
You know what I mean? I'm outside. I like that terminology because it could mean so many things.
Yeah.
Because it means something different for every single person.
Yes.
So I can attach myself to that terminology because my intent for being outside is not sleeping with multiple men. My intent for being outside is thoroughly to enjoy my summer, enjoy my time, and elevate myself and what it is that I'm doing and who I'm connecting with. And I think that that's important because I'm outside and I'm outside with my girls. You know what I mean? But while I'm outside, if you see me, say what's up.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that's beautiful. Like you said, whatever happens in that space in terms of like getting to know somebody, maybe a relationship or not a relationship, but we're getting to know people. Oddly enough, like you had 7 women in rotation. I remember when I was younger, I've had like maybe, I think I could entertain like 3 or 4 men at a time for a summer, right? But none of which was sexual. It was just more so like conversation, dates, whatever, because I truly believe that as women, we do have to always keep our options open in terms of who we're speaking to and talking to, because men are also keeping their options open. So I think it's perfectly fine for a woman to talk to 3 or 4 guys at a time, because it's like they will narrow themselves out. You know what I mean? And honestly, until you're in a relationship or until you're married, technically you're single. So what's the problem? You know what I mean? Like if he was serious about it, he'd have locked it down.
He put a ring on it.
You know what I mean? So I truly believe that, but that's why I like the terminology I'm outside as opposed to in a hoe phase, because I'm like, I've never been a hoe. I don't want to associate with being a hoe. So that's not, what is that? That's not cute.
Nice.
You know, if you are, you say with your chest, then that's you. But that's not for me.
Right.
And that's all right.
All right.
All right. Smooth.
And that's all right.
Love that. Now let's move on to now. Oh, we're already on romantic. Now the next part in romantic is just one thing I want to mention, right, when it comes to romantic is the fact that a lot of
You said 45.
I thought he was about to end right there.
I thought he was too.
I thought he was about to end right there.
Bro,
I thought he was about to end right there.
Last one though. I got to touch on this though. Protecting and providing. We spoke about that last episode, but I really want to hear your thoughts on because a lot of right now in our current generation, protecting and providing seems to be like a big thing where it's like men are not really stepping up to that role, and they feel like, well, you know, why I got to do that?
Drizzle.
You know, why I got to do that? So I just want to hear your perspective on that, on why is it so important for, you know, Black men to be able to protect and provide for their families.
Yeah, so one book that I always recommend to just like men in their early 20s is like The Way of the Superior Man by David Data. And I know it has a type A title, but it really breaks down to the core of just like masculine and feminine energy and how like the relationship between those two things. And I think it's essential for us to protect and provide, because that's what women are looking for within their partners, right? So it's like, even on like a very like trivial, simple case, it's like, you know, your shorty might ask you, oh, like, what color should I do my nails? You feel me? And it's like, you hit it with, oh, I don't know. You feel me? It's like, she's like, she could obviously choose her nail color for herself, but the fact that she has a man and a partner, it's like she's wants to be able to give you that perspective and like allow you to make that decision for her. That
privilege.
Exactly.
Is the word you're looking for.
Exactly. And it's like, we have to be more conscious of these things when we're in our relationship. It's like,
Because she wants to be soft with you.
Exactly.
And you're cutting it off.
Exactly. So it's like, yo, where shorty tells you like, yo, what type of shoes, you feel me, she wants to wear, give her an answer. Even if you don't even believe in the answer. You give her something, because at the end of the day, she's trusting in your judgment and perspective. And that's like one of the key things, just being masculine, like having trust in your judgment and being able to, you know, take that responsibility. She's trusting you to take that responsibility away from her to be security. So I think it's important.
I like that you said that, because I think one of the most important thing is in the ability or in becoming the kind of man that doesn't shy away from responsibility of protecting and providing in all of the nuance or sense of that meaning, whatever that looks like for you, because it looks different for everyone. In that, it naturally puts a woman in their feminine energy. Because I can trust you. I can allow you, or like I said, give you that privilege of being that masculine energy in my life that makes decisions, that, you know, I can, like you said, I can do this by myself. I've done this all the time by myself. But because I'm in my feminine energy, I genuinely just want to be dainty and feminine and please you and be pleasing to you in what I look like and the way that I speak to you and how I, you know, just behave in general. And the natural way to get that is if you genuinely are a protector, provider, and someone who's attentive, intentional, caring, and loving. I think you have to also be able to be aware of your feminine energy to fully be masculine. I don't think that you can be masculine without being in touch with your feminine. Because without that, then you don't know the compass that guides you to that, essentially. Also, shout out to you. I like that you read. You know what I mean? A man that reads is a man that's articulate, is a man that is attentive, is a man that, you know, pays attention and is continuously working on himself. And I like that. Shout out to you.
Appreciate you. If y'all book recommendations in the comment, I got y'all. So
I feel like you recommended like 3 books just now.
3 books already.
I did. You're right.
How many books have you read this year? Just the Bible. Hallelujah. The biggest, best book in the world.
I'm on 3 books.
No, that's right.
I do one a month.
Well, if we gonna count the Bible, then I'm on, what is it? Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus. I'm on 5 books so far. I just started reading the Bible again from the beginning.
Oh man.
Yeah. And sidebar, one thing I love about the Bible, it's a living, breathing book that literally guides you in every season of your life. And every time you read it, it's like you reading it for the first time all over again, because it hits you and teaches you from exactly where you are in life right now. And you see things that you didn't see before because you have a whole new perspective and a whole new, you know, place where you're in. It's amazing. It's amazing. I used to think the book of Leviticus and Numbers was so boring, but it's so good. There's so much in there. God said, don't play with me. I wish you would. You gonna die. There's so much going on. There's so much drama and stuff. I'm like, you hard of hearing.
I got some drama in it.
But it's so much conviction too. Because it's like, okay, so this has nothing to do with anything, but I'm gonna say it anyway because, you know, the Lord is good. I was reading the book of Leviticus, and no, it wasn't Leviticus. It was just in Exodus in general, right? And the people of Israel kept on complaining, right? After they left Pharaoh and so on, so they got their freedom. They done seen God do all the plagues. They done seen him part the sea. They, fire by night, cloud by day. You know what I mean? And, or is it the other way around? Cloud by day, fire by night? Either way. Yeah. So they done seen all that. They've been walking with God the whole time. And literally they keep complaining, well, if I was in Egypt, I could eat. If I was in Egypt, you left us here in the desert to die. Whoa.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And while I'm reading it, because I've read this multiple times, but when I'm reading it, I was judging them hard body. I'm like, y'all dead ass. Like, y'all ain't remember and how God did and woody woo and what he put you through. And I'm telling you, the Holy Spirit slapped me across my face. Slapped me across my face and said, but you are them. How many times have you complained about where you are in this season and not acknowledging where I've taken you from? You forget your Exodus season every single time. You prayed for this here blessing, but you complaining about it. Make it make sense.
Yo, that's facts.
Right. Get your heart right. Get
That's
your posture
facts.
right. You know what I mean? Focus on the log in your eye, not the speck in theirs. They done learned their lesson. They died. Are you learning yours?
All right.
No, but seriously, it's like, are you learning yours?
Yeah.
Or do I need to hit you like I hit them? Act like you know which God you serve. I said, Lord God. Anyway, that was Bible study. Go ahead. Next, you were saying.
Well, that is everything from the old topics that we wanted to touch on. We could do a quick recap, and then we gonna move to our last segment. Spiritual, very important.
No, we talked about spiritual first.
That's the first one.
Yeah, no, I'm doing a recap.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Recap.
I thought you said we gonna talk about the last section.
No. Last section is the support is free.
Oh, for sure.
So spirituality, very important. It is basically figuring out who you are by figuring out who Jesus is.
It's the foundation.
Feel me? Period. Second, we spoke about mental. Very important. Healing from your childhood traumas. Healing from what hurt you. Very important. Financial. Please don't let money define you. Money is just a tool. It has nothing to do with who you are. Number 4, and most definitely, relationships platonically can happen as long as the girl don't like you. Romantically,
don't fold, my brother.
And romantically, well, we've spoken a lot. So how do I even summarize romantically?
Be the best version of yourself so you can give the best version of yourself.
Yep. I like that.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. All right. Well,
and I think so eloquently put without realizing it's kind of like baking a cake where you really put the layers in. And honestly, if you start at the foundation, which is spirituality, everything else is added on. But literally, if you go through it the way that you go through it, it should be easeful for you and your platonic and your relationships, your romantic relationships as well. If you have the foundation of Christ, if you get your stability in your finances, if you work on your mental space and who you are and how you perceive and, you know, how you move about into this world, it will show up in your platonic relationships and in your romantic relationships. So start with God.
Simple. All right, next segment. Support is free. Anybody you want to shout out?
Support is free.
Mama, you feel me?
Speak about your organization. That's the shout out that is a must, is a need. You feel me? And your people that support you and help you and kind of help propel this whole movement that you have going on.
Yeah, facts. So once again, I just want to thank y'all for having me.
Thank you for being here. It's an honor.
Awesome. This has been awesome. Just like to have this conversation, this dialogue. It's very important. We had some very key topics. It's been a little minute, but it's been. We've talked about some heavy stuff, but it's been refreshing. So that's very good. But yeah, I want to talk about strategy for Black Lives. We're a youth-led organizing group that started in 2020 after the murder of George Floyd. We started off leading protests across New York City, but have evolved to doing a comprehensive strategy where we've given out scholarships to high school students. Spoken at graduations, voter registration drives, political forums, and then this year, one of our new initiatives is a Black Fatherhood Circle, where we brought 75 Black fathers from across the city to have them do like a workshop. So small group breakouts, speak to a therapist, and then have a panel. And then just want to plug this in, June 15th in Riverbank Park. From 12 o'clock to 9 p.m. We are having our 5th annual Juneteenth celebration. If you check our Instagram at Strategy for Black Lives, that's FOR, Black Lives. You also did a collab with this brand, Black-owned brand called Western Elders. So we have our 5th annual T-shirts, a Legacy of Blackness T-shirts to commemorate our 5th annual Juneteenth event. It's something that we want to keep going over a year. The importance of having an actual holiday that commemorates Black people and our culture within the United States. So yeah, that's my quick plug. Shout out to Strategy for Black Lives on Instagram.
Let's go.
That's amazing.
Beautiful.
We love that.
We love that.
Another Black man giving back to the community, helping strengthen the Black community.
Amen.
Men and women, but predominantly men.
No, our group's women.
Men
too.
and women?
Yeah, it's men and women. It's men and women.
All right, cool.
Beautiful.
We
beautiful.
love that.
Well, once again, bro, thank you for stopping by.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all.
This episode was packed full of information.
Hefty.
A lot of gems, a lot of nuggets.
Hefty bag.
Just stay tuned, man. Just make sure you go ahead and comment down your thoughts down below. Definitely subscribe with the bell on so you can get these episodes every time we drop.
Yes, sir.
And I'm gonna see you in the next one. Peace. And if you enjoyed this episode, definitely like, Comment down your thoughts down below, and definitely subscribe with the bell on so you can get these videos every time we drop.
And if you'd like to see more content, please be sure to check out our latest video right over there.
I'll see you next time.
Peace.